Comcast Business, built for business.
Here's tonight's primetime lineup, brought to you from Fios by Verizon. Fios is not cable. We're wired differently. Go to getfios.com today.
It's the model year end at Nissan. And we're giving you the bottom line on our best lineup ever. Save big on America's best-selling SUV, America's best truck warranty, and introducing the brand new Rogue Sport, the agile addition to the Nissan Rogue family. Get to Nissan's bottom line model year end event and get a low $149 per month lease, or save up to $2,750 on the 2017 Sentra.
Man, those guys at Crop Metcalf are the best. I gotta tell everybody. By the way, Crop Metcalf is great at fixing air conditioning systems. Hey kid, pass the chicken. Cold. No hot water? Crop Metcalf can fix that. Itching to get rid of those pests? Crop Metcalf's got you covered. For all of your comfort needs, call Crop Metcalf, home of the 5-star technician.
Crop Metcalf is the one with 5 stars.
Some heavy firepower was dropped into what will be the future National Museum of the U.S. Army today. This armored personnel carrier here, used during the Iraq War, is the first artifact to be installed at the construction site here at Fort Belvoir. It's so big and so heavy that crews had to place it in its permanent display location and then build the museum walls around it. Currently, the Army is the only military service without a national museum.
This museum will give the American people a look at their history through the eyes of the men and women who have served this country selflessly since the 1600s.
The museum is scheduled to open to the public in late 2019. It will include never-before-seen artifacts, a memorial garden, an amphitheater, and an Army trail.
4 science experiments from the University of Maryland will be launched to the International Space Station next month. The rocket is set to go off August 10th in Florida. And today we got to look at some of the work that's on board. A project by 2 University of Maryland undergrads who are studying how a lack of gravity affects resistant bacteria that's associated with infections. There's also a project by a physics professor who's monitoring cosmic rays. Scientists believe that particles from these cosmic rays can help them learn about dark matter. And experimenting on board the ISS allows these scientists to monitor those rays without any interference from Earth's atmosphere.
Well, week 2 of Redskins training camp is upon us, and the team is starting to march to the same beat. News 4's Carol Maloney is live in Richmond now with a story of one roster hopeful who not only knows about carrying a beat, but also about beating the odds. Hey, Carol.
Hey guys, great toss to me. I'm telling you, 90 players are out here, as you know, trying to make this roster. And a lot of them are long shots. They have to go down to 53 by the end of the preseason. One of the players that we're watching, you probably would not recognize, but you know his name. He's an undrafted, undersized, way undersized linebacker out of Tulane, but he has the confidence of a giant.
You would tell me I'm small, but I don't see anybody bigger than me. So I look at you like you the same size as me. I look at you and I feel like you smaller than me.
Statistically, almost everyone in the NFL is bigger than Nico Marley, except on the inside.
Having that line in you, that you don't care. That you see the ball, you get the ball. You know what I mean? You have an assignment, you go do it.
An animal instinct for football, but he hasn't forgotten about his heritage or the name on the back of his jersey. His grandfather, reggae legend, Bob Marley. I'm sorry, I see the back of your jersey and I always in my head say, no woman, no cry. I can't help myself. I can't help myself.
That's a great song, yeah.
Have you forgotten it's Bob Marley's grandson when he's on the football field?
Yes and no. I mean, to me personally, I just feel like it's cool.
My favorite that's been, you know, it switches from time to time. Right now it's Iron Lion and Zion, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm singing the song. I feel like I'm living that life right now.
I'm gonna be iron like a lion in Zion.
A legendary last name will not guarantee a roster spot, but does paint a nice picture. Richmond resident Jeremiah Jones proudly displayed his artwork at camp as Nico Marley tries to pave his